Hello everyone and welcome to this video brought to you by ICN Library, devoted today to the exploration of the Knowledge Hub. So the Knowledge Hub is a web portal on which you will find academic papers, market studies, reports, statistics, and data, as well as the press and ebooks, for instance. So the way the web portal works is that first you need to be connected to it. So you click on your My ICN page, you click on the book logo, which will take you to the Knowledge Hub. So all the documents, all the information, access to databases, anything that is put on this web portal by your librarians are actually documents created by world-leading experts on their domains, whether it is in marketing, accounting, market studies, finance, and so you can make sure that any source that you find here is peer-reviewed, approved, checked, and you are free to cite it in your works, essays, or master's theses. Here you see, as we are talking, there is a little window that popped up. It is from the chat. You are talking live to one of our librarians. So we are operating this chat from Monday to Friday, from 9 a.m. to roughly about 6 p.m. And you are talking to us live, so do not send us shenanigans. With this chat, you can send us a request to find a specific article that you cannot really find or access to. You can also receive PDFs of documents, and you can just ask us any questions that come to mind related to your studies or any kind of needs you have regarding documentation. So if the page is in French, you can switch to English by clicking here. On the main page, you have a search bar which works quite simply. You just put a keyword into it, for instance here, luxury. You can select whether you want to access online resources, just books and ebooks, and also ICN theses, but I will be talking about this particular space on the Knowledge Hub a bit later. So let's just tick online resources by default, and you hit search. So here you have a list of documents containing your keyword. You have ebooks, you also have academic papers as different types of sources that you can access. You just click here on read documents. If you have this tab coming up, log in again. This can happen, even though you're already connected. And you will have here access to the full text in a PDF. Read documents. It is a little bit overlapping, but that's what it says. And here then you can navigate the PDF, you can download the PDF. But we have made a video on advanced search. I will not be delving into more details today. So in terms of resources, of other resources that you can find on the Knowledge Hub, here you've got a list of actually all the databases. So for instance, if I take Business Source Complete, I can have access to the full issues of an academic journal from its creation to today. I can just click on any issue we list and I will have access to it fully. Diane is a database on which you will find data regarding French companies, their income. Europress is a database for the press. You can consult the hobby press as well as the leisure press, and here you've got the main documents that you can find on Europress. But again, there is a video detailing that database. Marketline is a database which contains market studies, figures, lots of information about, for instance, the economy of a country, a comparison within its demographic population. Lots of things on this database. Just navigate through it with the main research tab. There is also Statista, which will contain statistics on companies, very important data on actually figures they released, which are basically confidential. And if you're in doubt about where to look, by clicking on all databases, you have a list of all the types of documents that you can access: academic articles and journals, ebooks, finance, accounting, economic data, and market studies, as well as the press. So if I just click on ebooks, I have a list of all the databases which can take me to ebooks. Why don't we talk about Scholar Vox, that you can also access through here. And it's not listed here because it is not per se a database, it's a digital library. So I click on here. And be mindful of the fact that you cannot access the documents here by using your MyICN IDs. You need to take some time to create an account for yourself, set up an email, set up a password, and you will be able to access the selection of ebooks on here. And again, there is a video on that specific database, digital library, that you can also consult to know what's on here. But remember that you need to create an account to connect to it. Under the Help menu, tutorials and videos, I was mentioning lots of videos today about the different databases, and you have, for instance, here a tutorial on the Knowledge Hub. So this one actually, so yeah, all of those are in English. They have been subtitled by yours truly, so you can actually navigate through what we are saying to you. There's bibliography and Zotero tutorials. You have a direct download link for the software, Zotero itself. You have a PDF guide in English about how to install and use the software, as well as a short guide and presentation of the APA norm, the American Psychological Association norm, that you need to use during when you're citing in your essays or master's theses. And regarding Zotero, you have 3 videos which take you through the installation process, the handling of data, and how to generate a bibliography. And we are conducting workshops throughout the year when we show you how to use that software, how to install it. Basically, all the workshop material is also here. So a little bit of a final word on the here on the quick links. I have mentioned all of those today. There are the main databases that you might be using during your studies to enrich your papers. Here, Europress, Marketline, Statista, and Diana, there are quick links to all those. If you want to send us a request because you cannot find a paper, you want to have the full text of a PDF, you can send an email to us at documentation@icn-autumn.com. But as we were talking about master's theses, there is a quicker way actually of consulting at least the titles and who wrote them. You just type here the keyword that you want to find a work on, and you click on ICN theses and you hit search. If this happens, do this. Do not click on here, just okay. So here I have a title of a master's thesis which was defended at ICN. All the master's theses online obtained at least an A in their grading, so you can safely consult them. They have been deemed good papers. You have the offer. So, uh, because of copyright issues, we cannot actually let you access the full text online. So what you do is you copy the title and the offer of the master's thesis or theses that you want to access, and you can send us a request with that info on the chat. You just send us a message that you want to have the access to this specific MFE, and within the chat, we can directly send you the PDF that you are looking for. So you can contact us through the chat, through the email, as well as through the help menu under the Ask a Librarian. The site will ask you to fill a bit of a form with your name, your email address. So one last word about the videos that are on the front page of the Knowledge Hub. You can scroll through them like this, and they will take you through the specific databases that we've mentioned today. If you want a little bit more of an in-depth look into each of them, just take 5 or 10 minutes to explore our video, and you will be more familiar with the database. So that is all for us today. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you a happy collecting of data on your one and only web portal for your resources at ICN, the ICN Knowledge Hub.